Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian the Horror Punk here with a movie review video for you guys today. I got 13 titles in front of me to go over. Most of them will be short and sweet because a lot of these I just didn't really see myself rewatching. Some of them were just plain awful. Some were decent, but again, one-time watches. I got a couple Blu-rays, mostly DVD in this stack. First one here is a Scream Factory release from 2017, also from IFC Midnight, 76-minute runtime. And this is a film called Desolation. This is directed by Sam Patton. Basically, this movie is about a widow and her teenage son. They're grieving over her husband and his father's death. So they take a journey into the forest. I think one of their family friends goes with them. They want to scatter his ashes, I guess. And when they're out camping, they see a mysterious dude, this guy, just standing there watching. They try to talk to him. He does not respond. He just disappears. Later on, they find out that he's not friendly at all. He's actually a serial killer. This film was okay. It could have been a hell of a lot better. You don't know why he's a serial killer. You don't even know what his name is. He's just a mysterious stranger in the woods trying to find people to kill them. But it was okay. I don't see myself rewatching it though. It does match. Fortunately, this was a screener copy that I bought years ago at McKay's, I believe. So there was a little puncture through the barcode, which messes up the reverse artwork here. But I think the artwork here is pretty cool. It says "Don't go off the trail." And it has the three of them, and then the guy just is his picture there. So. Not a bad film. I just wish you could have known more about, why the guy is doing what he's doing. But again, it's okay. Next one here is a sci-fi anthology film put out by Epic Pictures and Bloody Disgusting. This is 81 minutes from 2021, directed by Saman Kesh, Dugan O'Neill, and Jeff Desom, and that is a film called Doors. I believe I bought this from Hamilton Book years ago, so I don't think it's available anymore. This movie's weird. Kind of admit I did fall asleep toward the end of the movie, so I have to either rewatch this or I might just be good and just get rid of it completely. Good premise though. Basically, people are just living their lives, and then these random doors just suddenly appear from all over the world. You go into them and you end up wherever the hell the aliens want you to end up. Yeah, it's very strange. There's at least 3 segments in here. I think I missed the last one. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was, from what I've seen, what I saw, it was okay. But again, I don't see myself giving this another chance. So, Doors, it was okay. Next one here, oh boy, talk about mid-late 90s cheese. This is a sci-fi action film from J.R. Bookwalter, who I do enjoy his films. This one, though, it's kind of teetering. Keep it or not keep it. This is a film called Polymorph. Fear can take many forms, but none more deadly than the unknown. 1996, 86 minutes, but this movie did drag a little bit in the middle of the movie, so it felt like it was longer. Trying to remember what exactly, detail-wise, what happens in this movie. So there's a fallen meteorite in the woods, and people are trying to go find it. This group of interns discover an isolated cabin with a dead body inside. There's a gang of drug runners in there. They want to protect their investment. Has to do with the cabin. And then there's this like meteorite has some sort of evil entity inside of it, and it just goes into you and it takes over your body and mind, and you end up killing your friends. Kind of like that kind of movie. This has James Edwards in it, who I did enjoy in some other J.R. Bookwalter films like Ozone, Bloodletting. This one is, like I said, it's teetering. I don't think there's a Blu-ray of this. This is put out by Tempa DVD and Tempa Entertainment. I'll have to check MakeFlix, see if they actually have a Blu-ray of this. I might upgrade, just because it's a J.R. Bookwalter movie, but I don't know. We'll see. This was actually written by James Edwards and J.R. Bookwalter. You do have a lot of special features on here, like bloopers, outtakes, auditions, commentary, a 30-minute making of featurette. So, yeah. Polymorph, it's teetering. Next one here, I thought I was going to enjoy more than I did. This is a mid-80s American giallo. Kind of weird, you say American giallo together. It's not really a giallo because giallo is Italian, but it has that giallo vibe to it. It's called Shadows Run Black. This is a Howard Hurd film. Again, this one, I was kind of like, I didn't know what to expect from it. Got a lot of like American themes, like American Party and whatnot in here. But then you have this masked killer going around killing people. You don't know who he is. He's wearing all black, black gloves. That's where the giallo comes into play. Let me just read here. Deranged killer on the loose. 3 college co-eds are found brutally bludgeoned to death. A local detective is brought in to investigate. He discovers the victims are from a group of 4 close friends. Only one is left alive. This girl has nowhere to hide. So it's basically just a whodunit type movie. The only cool thing about this film really is that I think it's either his first or one of his first small roles. Kevin Costner's in this film. He's one of the party goers. His role is really small. He has a couple lines, but that's about it. So that was cool to see him in the film, but like I said, I don't see myself rewatching this film again. This next one here is actually a pretty good comedy from 2015. That is a film called Good Kids. I know this was showing up at Dollar Tree many years ago. I actually found it at Second and Charles. 4 Good Kids, One Perfectly Bad Summer. It's about a group of kids who've never done anything, wild before. This is the summer before they all go to college, so they kind of want to do bad things, I guess you could say. Lose their virginity, party, get drunk, get wasted. It says it compares it to John Hughes classics, so I guess more of a modern twist on it, I guess you could say. There's a little bit of nudity in here though, but let's see. Nicholas Braun's character, he turns himself into a gigolo. He works at a tennis place where you teach people how to play tennis, and there's a little store there too. He's been messing around with all the older guys' wives in the community. Don't worry, he does get himself in trouble with that. Zoe Deutsch is probably my favorite character in the film. She's trying to lose her virginity and have that experience. She falls in love with some 30-year-old guy who unfortunately isn't all he seems to be. Mateo Arias's character, he just wants to party and get it on. And then Israel Broster's character, he is I think it's Taekwondo instructor, but he's very like chill. He's like the chill guy in the group, so it's pretty cool. Definitely worth watching this one for sure. I looked up the director for this one, and this is like his only like major movie that he ever made. I guess he went on to, you know, make his own family and whatnot. So pretty good movie. Definitely want to watch more movies with this cast. I know I've seen a couple films with Zoe in it. Nicholas Braun, I have to check out his filmography, but you know, really good movie there. All right, next one. You know, the cover art is misleading, a little bit misleading. This is a martial arts action sci-fi horror-esque film. I think it's from either the late 80s or early 90s. It's called Robo Vampire. I love that artwork, but unfortunately, the robot in the film doesn't necessarily look like that, because that's obviously trademarked through RoboCop, obviously. But basically, it's your typical martial arts film. There's a little bit of sci-fi and horror in it. The kills are pretty good in this. Basically, the guy's fighting a drug lord, kind of like RoboCop. This movie's just all over the place. I don't really know if I would watch this again, but it was okay. Yeah, it was all right. Like, artwork's pretty cool on the disc too, but like I said, I don't really find myself rewatching that one. This one I enjoyed quite a bit. This is a Red Rum release from 2004, directed by Rolf Kanefsky. This is a Halloween horror film called The Hazing. It takes place at a college campus. It has to do with Hell Week and an abandoned mansion where this professor gets killed in a freak accident. And then he curses the girl and the guy that were trying to... They broke into his mansion looking for... I don't remember exactly what they were looking for, but they find what they're looking for. He finds them there. He curses them. And then he dies in a freak accident. And then he haunts them and everything. And yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good cheese right here. The professor is Brad Dourif. This also has Tiffany Shepis in it and Brooke Burke. So I recommend this one. I don't remember where I bought this. I think I bought it online from, like, I don't know, FYE back in the day when they had used stuff online. I don't remember, but I'll definitely rewatch that one. This one, however, this one was a little on the strange side, not what I was expecting. This is from 1974. I think that date might be wrong. I think it was from like 73 or 72. This is a Cheesy Flicks release called The Teacher. She corrupted the youthful morality of an entire school. This is like their, I guess you could say back in the day, teacher they'd like to, you know, get with. It takes place in a small town. Angela Tompkins plays the teacher. She seduces her best what do I want to call it? Student, yeah, best student. Jay North plays him. There's a lot of, like, there's a different story wrapped around it though. These kids go to like an abandoned factory, I believe. They hang out and they're like spying on her. They see her get at the pool. She gets topless. They like, you know, get off on that or whatever. And then there's a jealousy between the two of them. One of them pushes the other one off of the cliff or off of the ledge, and he dies. This movie's all over the place. I don't see myself rewatching it. The one dude, I guess, that did that is just been released from a mental hospital, and he's still not, you know, sane, and he goes on a killing spree. So very weird. Like I said, I don't see myself rewatching this. Let me know if you guys enjoyed The Teacher. This one I didn't think I'd like as much as I did, but I actually enjoyed it. This is a Corey Haim film from 1992 called The DOU Zero Kid. This has Corey Haim, Bridget Nelson, Wallace Shawn, Nicole Eggert, John Rhys Davies, Basil Hoffman, and Karen Black. And an uncredited Seth Green is in this as well. Corey Haim plays this intern. He's only 17 years old. He's already an intern. That's kind of crazy. He works for this company. I don't forget what they're called though. It has to do with like cyber security, I believe, and this criminal mastermind cashpot played by Wallace Shawn has plans to exterminate the world's greatest scientists by unleashing a computer virus into the flight network to crash airplanes, basically. I think his right hand woman, Rhonda, played by Bridget Nelson, is ready to take over the world. So yeah, he's like the youngest secret agent of all time, Corey Haim. This movie's just all over the place, but I enjoyed this film quite a bit. It's cheesy, early 90s fun, so definitely check it out if you haven't before. This one, however, was not good. Not good at all. Well, I can say one positive thing about it. This is from 2023. This is a High Flyers Films release. 77 minutes, but it seemed like it was an eternity. Alice in Terrorland. This is a spin on Alice in Wonderland, obviously, from the title alone. And all the characters are in here. Queen of Hearts, Mad Hatter, Cheshire Cat, the Grasshopper, the White Rabbit. But the White Rabbit's just a guy with a bunny mask, like a half bunny mask on. It's kind of very low budget there. Basically, Alice's parents die in a tragic accident, so she lives with her aunt in, I guess you can call it Wonderland. She gets curiouser about what's going on in the woods. Her aunt tells her not to go out there. There's nothing out there worth getting yourself into. But she does it anyway, and then she turns out to be Alice in Wonderland, you know. She wins on all the characters. The Mad Hatter is probably the best character in the film, but that doesn't save it from staying on my shelf. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, guys. Don't even waste your time on that trash. I know people put money into this, but you could have done a lot better than what you did. But like I said, the guy that played the Mad Hatter, this dude right here, I give him props. But other than that, skip it. Next up is a TV movie from 1998, 89 minutes. Directed by, actually, this was directed by Richard John Taylor. Not familiar with him. Let's go back to the one I was talking about. 89 minutes from 1998. It says it's PG rated, but I would probably put it at least 14, TV 14 nowadays. Terror in the Mall with Rob Estes, Shannon Sturgis, and David Soul. Brian Van Camp, Terrence Maynard, to name a few other people in the film. This movie is about a lot of different things going on. There's a mall that just got built in the town. They haven't opened yet. There's a dam that's about to break and it floods the town, including the mall. And there's people in the mall getting ready for it to open the next day. And there's a serial killer on the loose. And he's in the mall and he takes people hostage and what they go through. This movie is okay for a TV movie. There's a cool little scene in here when the bottom floor of the mall gets flooded, and you see like an ad inside one of the stores for, like, I think it's Sega Sega Saturn or Sega CD or something like that. Some weird video game console from the late 90s. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. But other than that, the movie's just average. But it's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just average. But yeah, you get the nice little insert in the disc as well. Same artwork on everything. Not a bad movie, but I don't know if I'll keep it or not. Probably leaning more toward not. I had high hopes for this movie, but unfortunately it did fall flat for me. This is from 2022, put out by Media DOU Incorporated and Camping. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to. Camping Latuque. I don't know. World ends at Camp Z. You think it'd be a cool zombie film, which it starts off, you think it's going to be it is a zombie movie, but we'll get there. So basically this is about a campground owner. He's forced to entertain a new buyer and then learns of his evil intentions towards the land. Basically he wants to buy the land just to build on it, make money off of it. In order to stop the sale, he has tricks up his sleeve, but unfortunately, there's a zombie uprising that takes place, and nothing happens after that. This movie is how long was this movie again? I think it's like 89 minutes. Where the hell is the runtime? I think it said it was a runtime on the back. I don't see it though. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half long. Unfortunately, the zombies don't show up until the last like 25 minutes of the film, which is annoying, obviously. But it's a low budget film, I understand, but kind of fell flat for me. And there's like really no one likable in this movie at all. Like all the kids have their problems and they all suck. So you don't really care who dies, to be honest. You don't. And the last one here was the one that I probably enjoyed the most out of this, other than maybe The Hazing and Good Kids. There's a film called Shaky Shivers. This is a Screenbox original. Directed by Sung Kang, who was in Fast X. It does have different artwork underneath. But that artwork's kind of misleading, if you know what I mean. If you've seen the movie, you'd understand. So, this movie is about two girls that work in an ice cream shop. And their boss, Bob. I don't know how to start with this, though. So, the two girls are there working. Bob's not there. This really weird, like, tree witch lady comes in and wants some free food. They don't want to give it to her. They want her to pay for it. So she curses them, and either she scratches or bites the girl's arm, and she feels like she's going to turn into a werewolf. And it's just about a bunch of different like curses, and there's like a cult in the town that are on the witch's side. It's very strange, but this is a horror comedy, so I enjoyed this movie. Not everybody will. Not everybody enjoys horror comedies, but I enjoyed this one. The two girls are fantastic in this movie. What are their names? I guess Brooke Markham plays you can barely even see it. That's her right there. And then the Asian chick, that's Vivi Nguyen. They're both really good. I like their chemistry in the movie. So I recommend it if you guys want to check it out. But again, it's probably not for everybody. If you guys, some people don't like horror comedies, but I enjoyed that one. So that is it, guys. So out of the 13, there's at least 3 in here that I'm keeping. 4, I'm sorry. At least 4. So let me know if you've seen any of these and what you thought of them, if you enjoyed them or not. Leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.